Okay, what is going on, guys? My name is Martin, and today we are talking Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Before I get this video, I want you to do something that I don't usually ask for, and that is to go down there and smash that subscribe button. I mean, I don't usually ask at the start of the video for you to subscribe to my channel, but you already know the target is 1,000 subscribers by the end of the summer, and the only way that is going to be possible is by you going down there and smashing that subscribe button. So go do that right now, please. The story of Arsenal's transfer window. The story of my life, I'll take her home. Every year, life as an Arsenal fan in a transfer window, it's just like the same. We start off with a bid for a big striker, ain't gonna get him, move on to a striker that we're gonna chase the whole summer, LACAZETTE, and then we get linked to every striker under the sun. There's so many strikers that Arsenal link with. Just why? I mean, knowing Arsenal anyway, it's probably gonna end up with Yaya Sanogo again. Just why? Now before you go and say, wait, Babs, but Aubameyang's not coming to Arsenal. Once again, I need to emphasize, this is a desire of mine. I'm not saying it's gonna actually happen. It is something I want to happen. Once. Please, just get that down in your head right now. I said once. But also, with that being said, there's been quite a few links that have linked Aubameyang to move to Arsenal. They all have come out and said that Aubameyang is only willing to come to Arsenal Premier League. So, why exactly would Aubameyang want to come to Arsenal? I did this for Ronaldo, and a lot of you said that, well, being friends with Ozil is not going to make sense. But Aubameyang at Arsenal would kind of make sense. Like, I mean, a week ago he was linked heavily with PSG. Apparently it was a done deal. I'm sorry, but it's so hot right now, and the British weather is just right now. It's literally, it's a okay, Aubameyang at Arsenal. I mean, it kind of makes sense playing-wise. I mean, look at it. He's pretty much the perfect Arsenal striker, and for me, he kind of shares similarities with, dare I say, Thierry Henry. I mean, he's rapid. He's literally probably faster than Hector Bellerin, and that can't be said by a lot of players. He's tall, he's athletic, and he's got fantastic dribbling and finishing. Actually, wait, I've seen him finish. He can't actually finish, but he's for me a world-class player. He is one of the world-class strikers around. He is one of the best strikers in the world. Last year, he outscored Robert Lewandowski in the Bundesliga. So he scores goals for fun, and he is a striker who may not be the 1-out-1 chance striker, but he is a striker that will create chance for himself. I mean, he may miss the chance, but knowing him, he's probably going to end up scoring a goal anyways. He is a striker that is pretty much, for me, a modern-day type of Thierry striker, a real clutch player. The move also makes sense after people like Sky Sports are claiming that fact that he will go for around £61 million, which in current day market is absolutely cheap. In current day market, that is an absolute bargain. Look at United, they're apparently rumoured to be paying 78 million euros for Morata. So in the current day market, 61 million pounds for a proven goal scorer like Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, it makes quite a bit of sense. So for me, if Arsenal put the money on the table, anything is possible. And this is Arsenal. And when do we ever put the money on the table? I mean, that's just one of the many reasons why this won't happen. And I mean, another reason could be the fact that teams like Manchester City and Liverpool are heavily interested. And they're two clubs that I think, not as much Liverpool, Man City, they will pay the money. They will pay the money. And can you imagine at Man City, Aubameyang, Gabriel Jesus, and Aguero? But I mean, there's a whole host of top European clubs interested in Aubameyang. He is, after all, a world-class striker, and also he has pretty much stated quite a few times in the past that his dream was and is to move to Real Madrid. I mean, also he's 28 years old, and that is his peak years. He's still in peak years, but he's ending towards that part where he's going to lose that, not all the pace, but drop his pace. He's going to drop his standards. And when I think Arsenal, we are a business, and I've said this multiple times, that Arsenal will look at the resale value of the player. If we're going to spend £61 million, which again I said it's a bargain for current market for a striker of his quality, but there's no resale value, and they won't sign a one because of that reasons. I mean, and overall, I just don't see this happening because Arsenal, once again, I don't really see them interested that much. Weirdly enough, there has not been as many Arsenal fans for me saying they want Aubameyang, which is weird. I mean, I have to come back to this point again. I know all the rival fans are going to love this, but we're in the Europa League. For God's sake, why was Aubameyang, who's entering his final peak years, come to a team and waste a year in Europa League? It doesn't make sense for himself and his personal ambition. So overall, there's definitely reasons for why this should and could happen, but I think just with the fact that Arsenal have not really stated interest in him, it ain't going to happen. I mean, is he better than LACAZETTE? Let me know, because I would still personally have Aubameyang over LACAZETTE, because LACAZETTE may be 2 years younger, but Aubameyang for me is twice the player that LACAZETTE is. He's literally got everything LACAZETTE has, plus the extra height, which LACAZETTE lacks. So overall, I think Aubameyang is the better striker than LACAZETTE, but what I think the more likely move is LACAZETTE. So yeah, but what do you think is going to happen? Do you think LACAZETTE's coming to Arsenal with Aubameyang? And do you want Aubameyang Arsenal? Should Arsenal go pay the money? If not Aubameyang, who do you want? LACAZETTE, Mbappe, Nicolas Bentley, Mario Schumacher? Why not? But overall, yeah, what do you think? should happen. Comment down below your opinions. Like the video if you enjoyed once again. And obviously subscribe to my channel if you are new, because 1,000 by the end of summer. Let's get this happening. But with that being said, that is the end of the video. My name is Mr. and you'll be watching my reaction to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and his apparent move out of Borussia Dortmund and why I think he should come to Arsenal. But yeah, I mean, Aubameyang, please just come to Arsenal. And Arsenal, just sign them up. Keep safe, keep smiling, and peace.
More videos? Yeah? Subscribe then. Just subscribe.